Will the Galaxy S26 Ultra actually go on sale? That's the big question now that Samsung has officially confirmed its next Galaxy Unpacked event for February 25th. With the launch date locked in, we can finally start narrowing down the phone's expected release window. Compared to last year, Samsung's schedule looks slightly later than usual. Still, the company tends to follow very predictable release patterns, and those past timelines give us strong clues about what could happen next. Let's start with recent examples. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 were announced on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025, and both devices reached stores 16 days later on Friday, July 25th. The same thing happened with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, which debuted on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, and launched 16 days later on Friday, February 7th. If this video helped you stay updated, hit subscribe and join us for more tech news and early leaks. That consistent 16-day gap has become Samsung's most common rollout strategy. However, it's not a strict rule. There have been a few variations. The Galaxy S25 Edge, for example, was announced on Monday, May 12th, 2025, and released on Friday, May 30th, an 18-day gap. On the other hand, the Galaxy S24 Ultra arrived faster, launching just 14 days after its January 17th, 2024 announcement, landing in stores on January 31st. So historically, Samsung's flagship phones usually arrive somewhere between 14 and 18 days after the reveal. If we apply that same pattern to the February 25th Unpacked event, the expected release window for the Galaxy S26 Ultra would fall between March 11th and March 15th. Out of those dates, one stands out the most. If Samsung sticks with its favorite 16-day schedule, the phone would launch on Friday, March 13th. That makes it the most likely release date right now. There's also a possibility Samsung could move slightly earlier in the week, which would make Wednesday, March 11th, another strong contender. Some people might wonder whether launching on Friday the 13th could be seen as unlucky, but cultural beliefs differ. In South Korea, where Samsung is based, the number 4 is traditionally viewed as more unlucky than 13, so a March 13th launch wouldn't raise many concerns there. Beyond the release date, expectations for the Galaxy S26 Ultra are already high. Rumors point to a larger camera sensor, a possible privacy display upgrade, and expanded Galaxy AI features. If those reports are accurate, this could be one of Samsung's biggest hardware jumps in years. For now, all signs point to a mid-March release, with March 13th leading the predictions. Once the Unpacked event happens, we should finally get the official confirmation.